Hello guys, I hope everybody is able to hear me out, see me. Please hit like. We'll just start the session in another 2 to 3 minutes. And before that, please make sure that you download the dataset I've given in the pinned comment, right? So from that, today we are basically going to solve flight price prediction. And here we are basically going to do EDA plus feature engineering. Okay, so everybody get ready. And please download the dataset. The dataset link is given in the description. In the description, in the pinned comment, you'll be able to find it out. Everybody, quickly, just let me know once you have downloaded the dataset. Till then, we'll also wait. And please keep everything ready. So, dataset, here I'm actually giving you the dataset. The dataset link. Okay. So, how was the yesterday's session, everybody? Congratulations, Amit. Okay, guys. So, please download the dataset and do let me know whether you have downloaded or not. We'll start in another 2 minutes. So, everybody, if you have downloaded the dataset, just let me know by saying yes. The dataset is given in the link. And hit like. We'll wait for everybody to start. Till then, I'll just wait for you. Just let me know once you have downloaded a dataset so that we can start working on it. Yes, Sai Kumar. Today we are taking another problem statement. So today dataset is all about flight price prediction. Okay. So if you go and see the dataset looks something like this. Data train test set. Okay. Two XLS file will be there. So you have to download these two files. If you want to download, make sure that go to this, download it, right, as a zip file, and inside flight prediction we have this specific data set. Okay, these two data set we are going to take it up, data train and test underscore set. Okay, and this problem statement was given, this flight price prediction problem statement was given in a hackathon that we are going to basically solve over here. Okay. Okay, hit like. Let's make it to 200 at least, because there are 300 people who have joined. And let's start. So initially we'll start with importing some basic libraries. Importing basic libraries. Quickly do it. Which all libraries we require? Already we have done in yesterday's session. I'll write import pandas as PD. Import numpy as np. Then import matplotlib. Matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. And then import cbon as sns. Okay. import Seaborn as SNS, and then probably we will also be importing, we'll write matplotlib inline. Now guys, many people usually ask me what is this used for, matplotlib inline. See, suppose if you want to probably show the diagram within this without writing plot.show, okay? So you can basically go with respect to this one, matplotlib inline. So as soon as you plot anything, you don't have to write plot.show and automatically it will get shown over here itself. Okay. 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 So now why I have specifically taken this data set, because if we go and see this data set, there is something very amazing about this data set because it also has date time information. Okay. So date time information, you have to really be careful whenever you are working at it. So that is the reason why I have specifically taken this, because I wanted to show you different domain problem statements kind of data, so that you will be able to see, okay, what all challenges you may probably face into it. Okay. So as usual, what I'm actually going to do, first of all, I'm going to just import the training data set, which I will write pd.read underscore csv, read underscore excel. So let me just execute this one first. Okay. So read the data set like this. And here I'm basically going to give my data train.xls. And if I go and probably see my train underscore df.head, you will be able to see this specific data set. So here you have airline, date of journey, source, destination, route. If it is given like this, Bangalore to Delhi, departure time, arrival time, duration, total stops, additional info, price. Okay. So after this, what we have to probably do is that same thing, I'll do it for the test data set. So here I'm going to basically do it for test data set. So uh, test underscore df. Okay. And specifically here I will write test xls. This is the file name. And if I want to display test df.head, so here is my test data. Only one column will not be there, which is this last column that you can see, that is price. Okay. Yeah. So these both are done. I hope everybody is done. Okay. Now, as usual, after importing, Aniket, I did not try training the model. See, if you are getting model score bad like 12%, 13% with the help of linear regression or other algorithms, try different algorithms, right? Like other algorithms are also there, like decision tree regressor, random forest regressor, right? You have XGBoost regressor. No one tried that. I don't know. You're just saying 12 and 13% for linear and lasso, and you're just keeping quiet. That is the problem with you all. You know, where I've taught all the machine learning algorithms previously. Why you don't want to try with other machine learning algorithm? Obviously, linear regression creates a straight line, and there you have so many features, so your accuracy will be bad. Okay. See, if you don't get this much common sense, then at that point of time, I think, trust me, for cracking interviews, it will become difficult. Okay. How you will work in the real world industry, right? So if you go and use different algorithms, so I always tell you, do hyperparameter tuning on top of it. I just did linear regression, sir, rich sir, raso sir, I got 12%. Now tell me what to do. I don't want to do anything. Like that you'll learn. Tomorrow you'll given a problem statement, how you'll do that? At that time Krishna will not come, right? So I don't know, like, what is the problem with so many people, They don't want to try everything. They want to dependent on someone. Sir, error is coming. Try to solve it. Okay. So many LinkedIn messages also I get usually. I've stopped replying to everyone. Okay. So don't be like that. You have to learn from your side also. You have to do that little bit of hard work from your side also. Then only you'll be able to work hard, right? Then only you'll be able to solve problems. For everything, Krish will not be there. Krish also has 100 of work. My work nobody will do, right? I only have to do. Okay. So let's do one thing first of all. I'm just going to combine this train df and test df into another variable called as final df. So what I'm going to do in order to combine, I'll just write train df dot append, and then I'll write test df comma and train df dot append of test df. So test df is my this data set and train df is this data set. So once I will do this, I can go and finally write final underscore df dot head. So this what I'm doing, I'm combining both the train and test. Remember, if I go and see the tail path, okay, if I go and see the tail path, then you will be able to see that you'll have some nan values in the prices. This is because of the test data set. Okay, so this much I think you will be able to do it. So everybody is able to do this. Everybody is able to do this. Okay, appending the data set which is getting converted into this one. Now see, the features looks quite complex over here, because the feature that you have is like airlines. You have date of journey, source, destination, route, then departure time, then arrival time, you know arrival time, then you have duration, then you have total stops, then you have additional info. Very different types of columns are there, so a lot of feature engineering is basically required. And here I'm just going to focus more on feature engineering because we have done extensive EDA. Okay, EDA. Tomorrow we are going to cover all automated EDAs, whatever we know, automated EDAs techniques. Okay, but today we'll just focus on all doing all these things. Okay, now let's go ahead and try to do feature engineering on each and every field. Okay, now the first field that you may probably see over here is something called as date of journey. Now in this date of journey, you have obviously um, you have a day, you have months, and you have year. Okay, and probably just let me just write final underscore df dot info. So here you can basically see that date of journey is also an object. Okay, so date of journey is an object that basically means it is in a string format, so we have to convert that into a date time format. Now this after converting probably into a date time format, what I will do is that uh, I need to pick up this specific information like day, and this will basically be my month, and this may probably be my year. So this technique, the from this particular field, I have to create three more fields which will specify my day, month, and year. Okay. So here, what do we say to this is that we are trying to create a derived feature. Okay. Now tell me guys, from date of journey, how do I create this three fields? Anyone? You can actually try it out and you can basically let me know. Okay, you can try it out, you can say some code how we should go ahead with doing it. So here basically I'm starting my feature engineering process, and what I told that first I will try to take out or derive some features. Like from this I will definitely be able to take out day, month, and year. How do we do it? So for that, what I am actually going to do it in a very simple way. I'm basically going to say that final underscore df, and I will try to create three features. As I said, one feature will basically be my month or date. First I'll start with date. So one feature will be this. The next feature that I'm actually going to create is with respect to month. And the third feature that we are probably going to create is with respect to year. So this three feature we need to derive and we need to create. And how do we do it? We already know that I have a feature which is called as date of journey, right? Now from this date of journey, I basically have to split. Okay, split by using what character? Split by using this specific character, that is this forward slash. Okay, if I do probably split, then I will basically be able to get three important information. One is this 606 and 2019. Now in the case of date, I need to focus on the first index, that is on the 0th index. Then in the case of month, I need to focus on the first index, and in case of 2019, I need to focus on the second index. So that is what I'm actually going to do over here. So I'm basically going to write over here dot str dot split, because I have to convert that into an str if I need to basically do the split. And after doing the split, if I copy this and if I run this code, let's see what will happen. You will be able to see that you will be able to see over here, if I write 0, that basically means I will be able to get this all entire information. Okay, so here you can see that if I write string, sorry, here I have written 0, then also I am getting this specific information. What I will do, I'll also use one keyword called dot str of 0. So here you can see that I'm able to get all the dates. Okay, so this is all my dates that I'm actually able to get. So in order to get the dates, I'm just going to use this, and in forward I'm just going to write dot str of 0. Okay, so this is the process that we can basically use to take out the date, right? I hope everybody is able to understand. Okay, no need to convert into date or time also, because once we get that, we'll convert that into an integer. Okay, then if I'm doing forecasting kind of task, at that point of time I may use it. Then for the month, I need to just change the index to 1. Okay, and for this I need to change the index to 2. Okay, so here I will be able to get date, month and year. Now if I execute, you will be able to see this final underscore df dot head, and head I'll just see the top two records. Here somewhere at the end you will be able to see date, month and year is created. Okay, yeah, nice way, very well, Madhu Babu. This also works well. You can apply a lambda function, which is very good. So I'm just going to ping or copy paste this code over here. This is also a very good technique how to do it. Definitely you can also do it with using this. So he has given this specific technique where he has specifically used lambda function. This will also definitely work. Okay, good job. Okay, okay. So I hope everybody is able to understand till here. Okay, so either of this code you can basically use and you can actually go ahead and do it. But this is a very good technique of applying a lambda function. Very nice. With efficient coding. Okay, it's all about Googling and trying to find out a better way. That will definitely work. Okay. Okay, now let's see in the next step what we have to do. Simple it is that we have to basically also make sure that we convert that into an integer, right? So integer also we need to convert that date, month and year. So in order to do this, it's very simple. How do I do it? I will just write final underscore df, okay, is equal to final underscore df of date, and I'm actually going to convert this into as type int. Okay, then I'll copy this, probably I'll paste it, I'll do it for month and year. But one mistake I'm definitely making over here, I have to apply this to the same feature, right? So I'm just going to copy this here, here, here. I'll just make this to month, and I'll just make this to year. So once we do this and once we execute, This has got executed. Now if I write final underscore dot df dot info, and if I see, so here you can see date, month and year is now in 32. Okay, in 32. Price is already float 64, but we are starting to focus on different features. Okay. Okay. Yeah, nice way, Madhu Babu. Perfect. So we have done this. Let's go to the next feature now. Okay. Which one do you want to catch hold of the next feature since you have done it? We'll do one more step, is that we'll try to drop this particular feature now. I don't require date of journey right now. So what I'm actually going to do now, I'll just write final underscore df dot drop, and here I'm basically going to give my feature name, which is date of, I'll just copy this, date of journey with axis is equal to 1, in place is equal to true. This we have already seen yesterday. Now if I go and probably see my final underscore df dot head of 1, then here you can see month and year are there, date is also there, but you don't have any date of journey. Okay. Everybody clear? Now let's go to the next feature. Next feature. See, this is how you have to catch one feature at a time and probably do the necessary changes. Okay. So the next feature basically we will go with respect to route. Let's say what we can do for this route also we'll try to understand. I hope everybody is clear with this, guys. Clear, everyone? Okay, arrival time, route. Okay, route. Let's wait for some time for route. Let's focus on the arrival time or departure time. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's focus on arrival or departure time. First, we'll focus on something, and then similar type of fields. Always remember, when you are probably doing feature engineering, try to catch up similar types of field which we basically have to do again and again. Let's go ahead and take up arrival time. Now from this arrival time, what you can do is that obviously you don't require this information like 22 March. Okay, if I probably go and see around 10 records, so here you will be able to see that wherever there is this gap, this space, how we can split it. Let's see. If we are using some space over here, we can definitely get something. Okay. If we are using this space and probably trying to split it, I will probably be able to get the arrival time. Okay. But my arrival time should be in such a way that I should be only able to get this first four important information. Think over it, because I don't require this 10 June and all, because there is date for that. I don't require that. I need to focus only on this first four values. So how do I do it? Anybody guess? Come on. So I will write final underscore df of arrival time dot str dot split. if I split with the help of an empty braces, and if I write dot str, or if I just execute this, here you will be able to see like this, right? So out of all these things, I just need to pick up the first value. See, in the first value, I will be able to get all the important information. Okay, like 425, 715, only the first one I need to focus on. So to get the first one, I will just use indexing of str of 0. And if I execute this, now I will be able to get this particular value, right? To do the same thing, there is also one amazing code which can be done using this lambda function. So here you can see dot apply lambda this. Okay, if I execute it, sorry, final underscore df, and execute it, here you can also see that I'm getting the same information. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to use this particular code and make that changes in final underscore df of arrival time. Okay, done. Any one of the code you can basically use and you can do it. More new things you can basically get it in order to do it. Okay, one thing that I forgot to check whether it has null value or not. So price basically has null values, it's okay. That is for the test data. Route has one null value, total stops has one null value. Okay, route, that basically means route in that specific, it may be the same row, it may be the other row, but total stops has one null value and this has one null value. Okay, everybody clear? Okay, now from this arrival time, we still have to take out the hour, and we still have to take out the, what we need to take out from this arrival time, guys? Hour and minutes, right? So that specific thing I will do next step. So here I'm actually going to write final underscore df with the same lambda function, or in a easy way you can basically do the split, and here I will actually create two more features. Arrival underscore hour is equal to final underscore df arrival underscore time. Okay, then you can use dot apply lambda, or you can also do dot str dot split. Okay, and this split will now happen with colon, right? Because within the hours and this one, colon is there, so I'm going to split with the help of colon, right? So when I split with the help of colon, it will be dot str dot split dot str of 0. If I write like this, it will become my hour. And similarly, if I want to know the arrival minutes, then I can basically write like this, and here I will just write str of 1. Done. And if I go and probably see now final underscore df dot head of 1, you will be able to see this one, and here you have arrival of hour and minute. Remember, this is still in object type, so I also need to convert this into an integer type. So same thing, if I go up, I had written that specific code how to do it. I'll just copy this one like this. Okay, I will copy the code over here and keep it over here, and here I'm going to basically write arrival of hour and convert this into int type, and arrival minute and convert this into int type. So two steps, one is converting into an int type is also done over here along with this. So if I execute it, you will be able to now see that if I write final underscore df dot info, Now you will be able to see that there are integer values added in arrival hour and arrival minutes. So this is the code that I have actually written. And then after that, you can drop the arrival time. Okay. So here I will write final underscore df dot drop arrival time, arrival underscore time, comma axis is equal to 1, in place is equal to true. Step by step, we are doing it in a nice way. So I hope everybody is able to see. Okay. So now if I probably go and see my final underscore df dot head of one record, here you will be able to see these things are also there. Okay. What about departure time? I hope everybody will be able to do the same thing for the departure time. Departure time, guys. Do it for the departure also quickly. Everybody, departure. Just do it because departure is also having the same format. So I'm just going to copy all the code, paste it over here, paste this also over here. Now paste this 2 line also over here. And finally paste this also over here and keep it with respect to arrival time like that. We had departure time, right? So I'm going to write departure time, right? Dep time. I'm going to copy this everywhere. Paste, paste, paste. And here I'm going to basically write DEPT hour, DEPT minutes. This I don't require. Oops, sorry. DEPT hour, and this will be my DEPT minute. So just by doing this, I think everybody will be able to understand that we are going to change it now. Yes, that will also work, Anirudh. Done? Oh, error is coming. Let's see. With base 10, 2210. Mm, oops. This should be department of hour and department of me. So I don't have to execute this again. So I will just remove this, paste it over here. Done. So it's final underscore df dot info. Now you'll be able to see 2 more features getting added, and it will be department of hour. Okay. And this one, both will be there. Perfect. We have done this. Now we have to take care of all these other things, right? Airline and all are actually there. So departure is done. Now let's catch up route. Now inside this, you will be able to see route is basically having this information like Bangalore to Delhi. Okay. Bangalore to Delhi. Okay. So what do you think? See, anyhow, over here you will be able to see that even though I basically find out like what is the route, like route 1, 2, 3, 4, maximum to maximum over here, you can see that there are 2 places like Bangalore is the origin, Delhi is the destination. Here you have 4 different places. That basically means first you are going from Kolkata to IXR, then IXR to BBI, then BBI to Bangalore. So total number of stops you have two over here. In this particular case, you just have one stop. So what we will do is that we will try to capture the route 1, route 2, all the places over here. Over here in the source and destination, you just have two values, right? Number of stops you have 2, 1, like that you have, right? So it is better that we get this specific information very much clearly, so that we actually be able to see route 1, route 2, route 3, route 4, like that, right? So one thing that you need to know over here is that you may definitely get null values. You may definitely get null values, a lot of null values you may be getting. Okay, but understand, null values will be there for, like, if I want to capture for route 4, definitely null values will be there. Okay, instead of this also, what we can do, we can also delete this and we can just focus on this total number of stops, right? Total stops, like total underscore stops. We can also focus on this particular values also. So what do you think should we do? Should we delete this specific feature directly and just focus on, because we have the source and the destination, and obviously we have number of stops. But I just think, like, as a person, right, we really need to focus on two things. Okay, first of all is that if probably I'm going from Kolkata to Bangalore and these two places are going, then the price may increase drastically. Okay, just not based on the top of the number of stops. Now in this particular case, you can see from Delhi to COK, right? Here you have Lucknow and Bombay. Lucknow and Bombay, you feel that probably more price will be taken place over there. So just see what you need to do. We can definitely drop this route. We can just focus on total stops. But before focusing on total stops, what I'm actually going to write, I'm going to basically say final underscore dot total stops. Okay, dot unique. If I write unique, let's see how many total stops are there. So here you have non-stops. Non-stop basically means probably it's like just a single stop. Okay, here you can see, here you can basically replace this with 0, here you can replace with 2, here you can replace with 1, 3. This nan value, if I try to see that, there is one nan value, I guess, is null dot sum. So here you can see one nan value, you can replace it, which one is required with respect to that. Okay, so everybody focus on doing what? We will try to convert this into and map these values with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Tell me, someone tell me the code. Amazing. So Rishi has already written the code. So Rishi has basically said something like this by using the map. So here is my final underscore df. Okay, final underscore df. So final underscore df total stops dot map. Non-stop is equal to 0, 1 stop is equal to 1, 2 stops is equal to 2, 3 is this. For nan also, if you want to place it out, because there is only one nan value. So for nan also, I will make sure that I can directly see, right, which is that specific record. Wait, I can definitely see which is that specific record for nan. Just a second. Okay, df of total, sorry, final underscore df total stops dot what I can do is that dot is null dot is null, and here I can basically write final underscore df, and I'll try to take out this specific values. So here you can see route is nan, but the total number of stops is also nan. Okay, so total number of stops is also nan, route is also nan. So here you can see from Delhi to Cochin. Okay, Delhi to Cochin, I don't think so there will be a direct flight, but which value do you want to replace with? Since it is just a single record, I think it won't matter that much. So let me do one thing, let me just replace it with one stop, or just common sense. I think for Cochin, Bangalore to Cochin, at least one stop is required. So like this, I will just try to change it. Delhi to Cochin, sorry. So I've got executed now. Okay, and now if I go and probably see my final underscore df dot head, you will be able to see the specific values. And here you can see total stops has been converted into integer floating value. Now we can drop this route column. Okay, so final underscore df drop route. Okay, I'm going to drop route from axis is equal to 1 and in place is equal to true, because I don't definitely require 2 information, right? So finally you can see final underscore df dot head. Here you have all the values. Amazing. Okay, now what is the next thing that you should probably want to do, guys? I've deleted everything, right? So we have department, departure hour also we have dropped. Total stops is also there. Let's catch up any other one you want to do. Additional info, that all will be our normal feature engineering, like transformation encodation we can do. Any special character, if it is there somewhere, probably we have to catch hold of that. So if I write final underscore df and if I go ahead with additional info dot unique, how many unique values are there? So here you can see this many unique values are there. This can be converted into uh, one hot encoded format because there are less number of records. Okay, let me just check more anything that we can do with this data set. Anyone who wants to do some more things, who wants to play with this data set, who wants to tear apart this specific data set? Total stops. Let me just see df dot final underscore df dot info. Now here you will be able to see all this are there. Additional info in an object, that is fine. Duration is still there. Okay, can we do something like convert this duration into, can we do something like convert this duration into something else? Duration is also there. I hope everybody has seen this. So for duration, what do you think we should do? Quickly tell me, for duration what is the best thing to do? Duration, what things we can basically do? Yeah, tell me, for duration what to do? Can we convert this hour into completely minutes for duration? Duration can also play an important role. Many people say just drop it, Krish, because we have some additional information. So what do you think? How do we convert this duration into uh, duration into minutes? I basically need to convert duration into minutes, right? So this I can basically apply a mathematical formula. Mm, I will just take this, let's say. Come on, try it out, guys. Try it out. So here I'm basically going to write duration. Oh, this way 2 hours 50 minutes can be mentioned as 2.50. This will also be a good way. Um, but what if I convert duration into minutes? That would actually be amazing. Okay. So here I'm basically going to say duration. Okay. If I do split of 0, that basically means I'm getting my answer as str of 0 split. No, if I use this blank space, I'll be getting 2 hours. Okay. 2 hours. 2 hours. And probably I have to further split it down. Because H is there. Okay, H is there. This is becoming a series right now. If I do dot split with respect to H. Okay, series does not have a split. Perfect. So if I have like this, duration to minutes, sir, can you run split it down with H? Yes, dot replace will work over here. See, this becomes a series right now, okay? If I execute this, and I'm actually getting something like this, okay? Then if I write str of 0, 0. No, this will also not work. 0, 0, 0, 0. Come on, anybody? String dot replace. This is a series, okay? This is a series. This is a series, guys. Understand? We cannot do string dot, something like that. See, if I go and probably see the type of this will definitely become a series. See, it is a series. I can search in the Google. Okay, search in the Google series split pandas. Series pandas provide method to split series str dot split. Str dot split. Again, I have to do dot str dot split. Okay. So here I'm going to basically write str dot split, and here I'm going to basically use H. See, I'm getting it right, and then I can basically again write str of 0. So here I'm actually getting all the values. This should be multiplied. This should be converted into an integer. No, this will actually be okay. So here I'm actually able to get all this information. Okay, this will basically give me the hours. If I want to convert this into minutes, okay, if I want to basically convert this into minutes, what I have to do? Now this is entirely series. If I want to convert this into minutes, I okay, final as type. Yeah, as type can work. Dot as type int. No error is coming. Probably no, it will not work. But str0 will work. So let's consider that I'm converting this into df of duration underscore hour is equal to this one, duration of hour final underscore df. If I execute this, final underscore df dot head. Okay, so duration hour I have actually got. So with the help of duration hour, we will be able to do it. Okay, but you also have to get the minutes, because minutes are also very important. But before that, what I'm actually going to do, I'm basically going to write final df dot info, because I want to check whether this is still in object, right? So what I'm actually going to do, I'm basically going to convert this as type. Okay, final underscore df. Hey guys, for me also same thing. I am also facing the same difficulty what you face. right? But we need to think of an approach. If you're able to think as an approach, obviously that will get solved. What is the error for int? There is 5m, huh? Somewhere 5m is there, huh? I hope I have done the syntax correct. Definitely 5m is there somewhere. 5m value is there. Final underscore df of duration double is equal to 5m. Final underscore df. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, duration is also there for 5 minutes. Okay, this is the problem. But how come 5 minutes? Mumbai to Hyderabad will take only 5 minutes? How this is possible? How this is possible, guys? Come on. Mumbai to Hyderabad, when there are total stops of 2, only 5 minutes is there. It is better we drop this features, right? So if I just use this is equal to this one, not possible, right? So how this will be possible? So tell me, if you want to remove this, what do you have to do? Halt. Halt duration, okay. Halt duration, that is the total duration, right? Yeah, we have to probably drop this records, right? Okay, tell me how to drop this records now. Tell me how to drop this records, guys, quickly. Tell me how to drop this records now. Quickly, tell me. NA is not there. Drop row axis 0. Okay, perfect. So if I write final underscore df dot drop, and here I'm basically going to give my index number. Should I use ilock to drop it? Because here it will ask for labels. So suppose if I give 64574 comma axis is equal to 0, you'll be able to see that it will get executed, right? It is getting executed. Then let's say in place is equal to 1, and same thing I will probably do it for 2660. 2660. कौन सा प्लेन है? Receive type as input for argument in place expected type boolean. Oh, in place is equal to true. True. So executed. This is working fine now. If I go and see this one, I'm actually getting empty now. Okay. So I have actually fixed this. I will convert this into as int type. Done. And then I will multiply this all by 60. Multiply by 60. So here you can see I'm actually able to get this in the form of minutes. Or let it be in hour only, then no problem. If you don't want to do also, it is fine. At least hours will increase. But if you are considering the minute part also, so try to use that, okay, and try to convert that. That is just given to you as an assignment. please try to do for the minutes also. Try to get that specific data what I have done for minutes. Okay, everybody, you have to basically do it. Okay, don't say that Krish you did not do in the class, so we are not going to do. Don't do it. So here you have integer, 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 integer. Price is float. Additional info is object. Then you have duration. Now we can drop the duration. Final underscore df dot drop. Okay, duration with axis is equal to 1. Okay, and then in place is equal to true. So this is done. Why capital D, capital D, capital D. Okay, duration done. And then finally we have final underscore df dot head of 1. So here you can see I have all these things. Remaining all have been converted. Remaining all are category features. So in order to do for the category features, what do we need to do? Simple. We will try to first of all see with respect to airlines. So airline dot unique. If I try to see this, how many are this specific airline? Final underscore df. Final underscore df. So here you can see only this many airlines are there. So we will try to do label encoding for all of them. Now in order to do the label encoding, I will write from sklearn dot pre-processing import label encoder. Many people are saying, right, Krish, why you're doing get dummies? Get dummies can also be done, but since we try to work with train and test data, so it is better to use the transform techniques, right? So here I'm going to basically use label encoder is equal to label encoder. Okay, so label encoder is there, and then finally you do it for every data set that you want, like airline, source, destination, and additional info. So this 4 features. So here you have final underscore df, and here you can basically write airline, okay, label encoder dot fit underscore transform, and here I'm basically going to give my feature that is final underscore dm on airline, right? So like this I've written for this. Now you do it for other features also like this same way. How many features are there? 4, right? Then you have source you can put it over here. Then you have destination, and then finally you have additional info. Once you do this, done, and this is your final underscore df dot shape. If I try to see, there are around 14 columns, which is good enough. And if I want to probably see my final underscore date dot head of first 2 records, then you can see all these things. Perfect. Okay, I've just done label encoding. You can also do other type of encoding, that is one hot encoding. Okay, it's okay guys, I've done label encoding. Now one more step you can do is one hot encoding. From sklearn dot pre-processing import one hot encoder. Just do it, no? Kevin, don't do it with get dummies, because see, whenever we have a test data, we need to transform that test data, right? So we can save this encoder in the form of pickle file, right? So one hot encoder. So OHE, I'll write it as one hot encoder, and then you can do the same thing where you're specifically saying this. Okay, airline OHE dot fit transform Okay, and then you have all the necessary other information. Done. Okay, do it. Okay, I'm getting some error. What is the error? Expected a 2D array. Expected a 2D array over here. Reshape your data. Okay, I understood what is the problem. What is the problem? I understood. How to give it as. Wait, I will execute it in front of you. Till then, just see what is the error that we are getting in this. I have understood the error of it transform. See, if I execute this, I'll be getting an error expected 2D array dot series. Okay, this is a series. Dot OHE transform np dot travel. Yeah, np dot travel. Okay, but I don't think so. This will work. There will be an error. Expected a 2D array instead of getting one. I can understand this. I should not give this in the form of series. Okay, that is the problem. I should definitely not give in the form of series. So if I write final underscore df of airline, so here you can see that I'm getting in the form of series. This should not be in the form of series. Okay. What are you saying? Use two brackets. Like this, you think? No, but then it becomes something else. Final underscore df. Okay. Double cases, we are getting compressed sparse row format. np.array df of airline. Okay, one way I can basically do over here is like np.array final of dot reshape -1 comma 1. Same thing we are getting. Same thing we are getting, right? Let's try this. Airlines source. So here will be source. Here will be destination. And here will be additional info. But I hope you are able to understand. Parse matrix is ambiguous using get shape of 0. This is one hot encoding we are doing. Already encoding is done. Wait. Let's see. Final underscore df dot head. So this is one hot encoding. So if I probably search for one hot encoding, sklearn. Let's see the documentation. Pa, 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 pa. See, fit, that transform. Mhm, mhm. You are encoding many times? No, I did not encode many times. I just encoded one time, right? So after encoding, that value get has got converted to this. Right now, if you go and see final underscore df dot info. So here you will be able to see that this is all converted into integer types. Okay. I know I should not had done this encoding separately, like this fit transform. Instead of this, I could have focused on one hot encoder. It would have done it completely. But it's okay. Let's do one thing then. Simple. If this is not working, I'm just going to do a very simple thing. So I'm basically going to do final underscore df of airline dot get underscore dummies. Just do this, everybody. Oh, get underscore dummies is not there, huh? Okay. PD dot get dummies, right? Sometimes syntax, it's very difficult to remember all the syntax. DF of airline, final DF. So let's go ahead and do this, and then you will be able to get it. Try to create a different data frame. Let's say this is df1, then I will create another data frame which is df2. Here I will say pd dot get underscore dummies, and then here basically write it as other column final underscore df of the next column that you wanted. Which one is the column that you are working on? Source, destination, and additional info. Then combine those data frame. Train data. This is also nice. Will it work like this? This is also a very good way. See, one single line they have written. This will be my final underscore df. Columns are airline, source, destination, and additional info. Source is additional info also, and probably this will definitely work. So what all things he has done? He has written pd.getDummies, final underscore df, columns with this all name, drop first is equal to true. If I execute it, here is all the values that you will be able to get it. Nice. Good work. Anirodh Chaudhary, good work. Okay. Okay, guys. So I hope you like this session, everyone. I hope everybody liked this session. Tomorrow we are going to do automated EDA techniques, guys. How many number of automated EDA technique we know? We will try to use that and we'll try to perform exploratory data analysis. Okay. So overall, how was the experience till here? I hope you had fun. Now I'm just going to keep this flight prediction and I'm going to save this file over here. Flight prediction, flight EDA I could have written, but it's okay. I've just uploaded everything. So just reload the page, everybody. You will be able to see this entire file in the GitHub link that is given in the description. Tomorrow timing will be 7 p.m. again, and tomorrow we'll focus on completing all the automated EDA techniques, and probably in one session we'll try to complete up all the automated EDA techniques. Let's keep tomorrow last day session of EDA, and then we will go on to the next session. Okay, next session, do you want machine learning interview question discussions, machine learning interview discussions, or you want deep learning session? Okay, just let me know so that we can quickly make up a plan for that. Okay, and we can start working on it. Yeah, in the future I may also make deployment videos on machine learning. One 5 to 6 days session will be doing on that. Dhruv, Python videos will come. Great. So hit likes. Let's complete at least 300, 400 likes. 300 likes. Okay. So yeah, that is also. Do you want probably deployment techniques also, different deployments like that? How to do deployments in the cloud? That also we can basically do it later on. Okay, perfect. So many people are saying machine learning interview discussion, deep learning also they are saying. So I'll keep a post, and based on that I'll take the decision. Okay. Thank you all. Have a great day ahead, and yes, keep on rocking. Just reload the page. You will be able to see the this particular file in the GitHub link that I've given in the description. Thank you, everybody. Bye bye. Have a great day. Keep on rocking. Keep on learning. Thank you.